am a beast. I am a beast. I am a beast.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Zero Decorum. I am your host, Felicia. That's Dan, who's now a different picture of an opossum because I find his avatar frighteningly annoying.
Oh wow, harsh.
It's not. No, it's a great avatar. I like it. The problem is that it's so visually fucking annoying that I'm just cycling through different pictures of opossums for you now.
All right, I'll get you a different one for next time.
Get me one where the eyes aren't like stupid fucking red and blinding and distracting. Okay. Sure.
All right.
But for the show, I've just been cycling through different pictures of opossums for you. So, so on, Dan, how you been, man?
Oh, went to another concert last night because I love concerts.
Yeah,
it was. It was a band called Yellow Eyes. One of the original black metal bands in America, Profanatica, and the other original black metal American band, Agalloch, which is one of the ones I actually saw at Fire in the Mountains. They are amazing.
Agalloch.
Yes.
Agalloch.
They're a classic, like halfway Satan, halfway like nature sort of black metal band, which is exactly what, traditional black metal is.
Agalloch. I wonder how many times I can say Agalloch and prompt a new responses out of you.
Now that you already told me, I'm not going to respond anymore.
Now that I already told you what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Agalloch. Yeah, it was funny. I remember hearing about Agalloch back when I was in high school. That was like 20 years ago. They've been around longer than that.
Yeah.
Wow.
The frontman actually said it was great to tour with Profanatic, and it felt like he was back in the early 90s again.
And how was the concert? Where was it? What did you guys do?
It was at a venue called Brooklyn Steel. It was actually
Brooklyn Steel.
Yep. It was actually right near the factory that my my late aunt was a manager at for eons. So that was kind of cool.
Is that Oh, is that being run by the Bowery?
Oh yes, yeah. Run by the Bowery.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice. Checking out pictures of the place. It looks it looks.
It looks like a repurposed factory.
Yeah. I was trying to be very nice in my description. Repurposed factory is a very nice description because
it is very it's very very New York.
I'm looking. Yeah, it's
very hipster Brooklyn coded, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like shit, but repurposed factory is much more polite. No, it looks fine. It really does. It doesn't look disgusting or anything. The vanity shots are really, really pretty. But I mean, it's a factory floor, man. Like it's a factory floor. It's got lights. It's got a sound system. It's got a stage. What more do you need for music?
I mean, the acoustics were good. The view was good. So
I got it. All right. I gotta call you on this one, Dan.
What?
The acoustics were good. Really? The acoustics were good. You went to Agalloch's black metal or death metal?
Black metal.
Okay. You went to a black metal concert.
Yes.
Specifically, it doesn't even matter the subgenre metal. You went to a metal concert. You have hearing. You have hearing protection in the entire time. So when you say the acoustics were good, what precisely do you mean?
It sounded good. It didn't sound like mud.
Of course it's not going to sound like mud. Every metal band in the history of God ever creating the universe, metal bands tune the damn things up to 127. It's not going to sound like mud. It's going to sound loud.
Okay, yes, it was loud. And I've been to concerts with my ear protection, earplugs that are specifically for concerts, by the way. And the band has sounded terrible. And I've been to ones where they sound great. This was one where they sounded great.
How can... what the fuck?
Whatever it is, I didn't do it.
Hold on, Dan. We have a situation developing outside.
What?
Your neighbors are fucking psychotic.
I mean, yeah, they can be at times.
No, I'm literally watching them scream at each other right now on the Ring doorbell.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow. They're screaming through the door.
Yo.
Wow.
I gotta see this.
I got the Ring doorbell up right now. There's one dude in front of the door. And he's screaming. Oh, he just opened the door.
Oh,
I think the drama's been resolved.
wait.
Oh shit! I think I had the microphone on the whole time I was watching.
Good job. Nice.
Well, that resolved the screaming issue.
Well, yeah. I guess you could say that.
Oh, I hope your neighbors don't shoot me.
I think you'll be fine. It's probably a more like we should probably take this inside before the rest of the neighborhood hears.
Stop screaming outside the doors, man. What the fuck? Oh man, I was hoping to watch that. Oh god. So wait, hold on. If I'm live and no, okay, no, never mind. The microphone was not on. Okay. Oh, okay. Woo, the microphone is not on by default. You actually have to enable it. Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah, that would have been.
Because they would just scream. I could barely understand what they were saying, but I could hear it through the doors, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? We got a situation, Dan. We need to take cover. What is happening?
Could you hear what they were saying?
Oh, they were in Spanish. I couldn't hear it. I didn't understand it.
Oh, damn.
I understood the C word. I got that out of it. I understood the C word.
Okay.
But beyond that, I'm not really sure what the yelling was about. When I looked at the Ring doorbell, I saw the one dude standing on the other side of the door, and I was like, again with you people? Serious? Dude, I'm so sorry to derail from the heavy metal concert, but you got to understand, these people have been psychotic. Like when you're away in fire in the mountains, these people, your neighbors, like they lost their fucking minds, dude. Like they legitimately like had a psychotic level break event where the cops were called. There must have been like 2 or 3 separate units of cops here. Not here, but like outside, upstairs. Dude, it was bad. Nobody got arrested or anything, but it was because of the fucking screaming they were doing. And when I say fucking screaming, I mean, you know how like sometimes you hear these guys upstairs and they're like stomping around every once in a while, or they sound like for some reason they've got like or sometimes it's, dude, I don't get it. Like sometimes it sounds like they've got a fucking bowling alley up there. Like they just fucking drop shit on the floor and it rolls around. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think they got kids up there, so.
Oh no, and I get that. That's fine, whatever. But there were like 2 days in a row when I think it was the father or whoever was like not just stomping around, but like just angrily like putting his foot like practically through the floor and screaming at the top of his lungs in Spanish. I mean, I was like, dude, you're gonna have a freaking heart attack. You keep screaming like this. Like, what is going on? And it was 2 days in a row, and on the second day there are cops everywhere here, and I mean, like, there were like 3 cops upstairs. There were 2 cops outside our door. And the Ring doorbell at this point is dead, by the way. We completely forgot to charge it. And I'm just like, what is going on? And it turns out that somebody, I don't know if it was the wife or somebody, had actually called 911. And I think it was actually one of the neighbors might have actually called 911, saying that they were afraid somebody was like getting murdered or something because of all the screaming that was happening. And I was like, holy shit, what the fuck's happening? But it was like 2 days of like, so I know the limitation around here now, at least, is that you get 1 full day of completely having a psychotic working class mental break. You get that 1 day. It's the second day that you've got to be somewhere else.
Yeah, that's a bit much,
dude. It was nuts. It was actually like legitimately like I've been in situations where I've heard somebody have like a life stress break and they're like really just screaming at the top of their lungs. And you can tell when you've been in those situations, you can tell the difference between somebody who is just stressed the fuck out and letting it go and somebody who's on the border of committing like fucking murder suicide. This guy was like right on the edge there, man. I was like, holy shit, maybe I should call the cops right now. Holy fuck.
Oh boy.
Like, I had never heard anyone getting hit. I'd never heard any weapons or anything like that. And then he did calm down for a while. And I was like, okay, I think he just had working class psychosis. I'm like, okay, fine. And then it happened again the next day. And I was like, oh fuck, what is happening? This guy's gonna fucking murder people, dude. And then somebody called the cops, and then I think it's that dude from across the street that I heard yelling before. I was like, oh my god, please, not now. I don't want to do a live broadcast report on somebody getting murdered right outside our door. Please, I'm begging you. Oh man, that was weird. That was so fucking weird. Like, I was like, come on, dude. Why you got to be screaming at 8 o'clock at night? I don't get that around here, dude. Like, do you have an explanation for why the people around here, especially at like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, will just fucking start going at it? Like, is it meth? Is it what is happening out here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now I know why you've got a gun. This place scares me sometimes, dude. This place, sometimes, not a lot, not often, but there are times when it's just like, okay, you can stop now, please.
Please stop, please.
Whatever. Have you been contacted by that neighbor again? By the way,
no.
You remember the neighbor I'm talking about? We didn't talk about this on the show, but there was this neighbor who came around who was talking to me for some reason, and not the JWs, but like this one Spanish woman who kept talking to me about
she hasn't. I haven't heard from her.
I haven't heard from her. I haven't seen her, but she kept talking to me about some neighbor upstairs who was crazy, and I was just like, I can't do it. I can't help you. That's literally all I kept telling her, was like, I can't help, because I really felt like she was like trying to do something. I don't know what she was trying to do, but she was trying to do something, dude. I just kept telling him, like, yo, I don't know. I don't know you. I can't help you. I'm sorry. I can't help. Like, she didn't seem like she was in distress. She didn't seem like she was hurt. She wasn't begging for help or anything, but I was like, I don't know anything about that. I can't help. It was the second day she came by, and I think it was the last day she ever came by, when I heard the neighbor upstairs come outside and say, oh, this fucking crazy bitch. And I was like, what the fuck? Please don't drag me in the middle of this. Please. All I want to do is eat sushi once in a while. Just leave me out of this. Oh my god, dude. Also, your neighbors have no idea about the concept of trans people, by the way. None whatsoever. And not in a rude way. They've like, most of them have never even heard of it. And it's amazing.
I'm not really surprised, to be honest.
Dude, it's amazing, because sometimes they'll ask me, they're like, how come you have breasts? And I'm like, because I'm trans. And they're like, what the fuck's trans? I'm like, I just really like not being a guy. They're like, oh, okay, and then they don't give a shit after that.
Yeah, that's not a bad response, I'd say.
Yeah, they just don't care after that. Like, oh, all right, whatever.
Okay, you have fun.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Like nobody. That's like the best part about being trans in the real world as opposed to being online. In the real world, like nobody gives a rat's ass. Yeah. nobody who's not insane cares in the slightest. So like, oh man, it's.
There may be questions, but then once you answer the question, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want you to get questions. I mean, questions are questions. It's whatever. Oh, who are we talking about? Metal concerts.
Yes.
Yes.
We're talking about metal concerts, about
Acoustics.
how you don't understand the concept that even in extreme metal, there's the concept of acoustics and sounding good.
Yes. I don't understand that because of all the metal concerts I've been to, they've all been like, the acoustics here suck. Let's turn up the volume even more.
That's not how it works.
What do you mean that's not how it works? It's heavy metal.
You're killing me.
It's heavy metal. What are you talking about?
It can be too quiet and sound like mud. It can be loud and sound like mud.
How does it sound like mud if it's too loud?
The instruments sound indistinct. You can't tell them apart. You can't hear.
You can tell the instruments apart.
Yes.
At a black metal concert, you can tell bullshit.
I fucking do. Fuck you. Absolutely.
Absolutely not. You're full of shit. You're full of shit.
You can't. If you can honestly say you can't tell the difference between the guitar and the bass when you're listening to Agalok, I can't help you. I can't help
what. It's all one indistinct loud strum to me.
There's something wrong with your ears.
What could possibly be wrong with my ears? I mean, you've got all this volume cranked up to God knows brain melting levels of loud, and you've got all these hot, sweaty people watching this show. How can you tell? I can't even tell the difference between the drums and the electric guitar. Like, what is the substantial difference between a place with bad acoustics and a place with good acoustics?
What is your hearing? How are you able to hear things like that?
How am I able to hear things? How are you able to hear things? I
can easily tell the difference between the bass, the guitarist, the vocals, the drum. It's not.
Listen, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. When we listened to Imperial Triumphant, I could not tell the difference between the bass and the vocalist.
Okay, once you get to a certain point, once you tip into once you tip into grindcore levels of loud, and especially for Imperial Triumphant, which is like just chaos personified, I can understand that. Okay. But Agalok is a lot different.
Oh, Agalok is
distinctly different from Imperial Triumphant.
That is, to be fair, there are a lot of things that are distinctly different from Imperial Triumphant.
There is an ocean of difference between bands like Agalok and Profanatica and stuff like Imperial Triumphant or Devourment or Anal Cunt. You know.
Yeah, I just question. I just question the usefulness of your distinction here between muddy and not muddy, because I kind of feel like you're like one of those wine connoisseurs who's trying to swear that a $200 bottle of wine tastes different from a $20 bottle of wine, but the average person's sitting there like, this $20 bottle of wine is fantastic. I don't know what you're saying.
Funny enough, I've had sommelier training in culinary school, so I can speak a little bit on that. And that is often just paying for the label. Beyond, what was the rule of thumb? Beyond like $40, you're beyond $40 per bottle, you're basically just paying for the label.
That would explain why when you go to Nobo or something like that, or Daniel or Danielle's, when you buy like the expensive bottles of wine, they actually cut the labels off and they give it to you.
Oh yeah, it's like beyond like 40-50 bucks a bottle. It's just a flex at that point.
Yeah, I was at a dinner at Danielle's once, and this was for like parent stuff. Boomers who had boomer retirement money blowing it on other boomers with boomer retirement money, and they had purchased a $5,000 bottle of wine.
5,000, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it was like the rarest bottle of wine they had on the menu because the guy who was retiring was just like, I made millions in investments, and he was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna blow everything that I have. Like, okay, whatever, dude. And so like it was like this was years ago, and he just bought this bottle of wine, and when they were done with the bottle of wine, the
server, the sommelier,
the sommelier came out and hand delivered in a plaque the wine label to the guy. He was like, "Sir, your label," and I'm sitting there. I'm like,
"Yeah, that's just bragging rights."
Yeah, that's what
at that point.
No, it's just it was just so stupid. It really was. Wine is stupid, but so is heavy metal. Heavy metal's stupid. But
shut up. Well, I'm sorry. What's that? You don't want to come with us to Fire in the Mountains anymore?
I didn't say that. I was.
That's what it sounded like to me.
And before you had, hey, listen, I'm the one who's going to help pay for stuff too. So if you want to cut me off, I mean that's up to you, because I had like a whole point I was going to make, but like we could just jump into Fire in the Mountains, but whatever. I mean, fuck me.
Go ahead, make your point.
Heavy metal is stupid too, but it's stupid in that stupid fun way where you're having fun, and so you enjoy it either way. That's why we're going to go to Fire in the Mountains next year. Then we transition. But no, you want to be all butthurt because I was like, I can't tell the difference between any of the instruments in Imperial Triumphant and trying to make a funny joke. Ha ha ha.
I was just flabbergasted that you like honestly couldn't. All right. Challenge for you. Listen to Agalok. Listen to something from Agalok, like their album Ashes Against the Grain, and tell me after listening to some of it whether it just still sounds like indistinct noise to you.
I'm pretty sure I could listen to Imperial Triumphant and tell you distinct sounds and distinct instruments in a studio recording. That's fine. I'm saying in a live setting, I can't distinguish anything. That's like even the Weird Al concert to a very large extent, I had a hard time distinguishing some of the instruments, and that may just be a hearing problem I have. Like,
maybe I should get you a pair of concert grade earplugs.
I mean, maybe it could also be that when I'm at the concerts, I just have the industrial earplugs in because I'm so paranoid about my hearing.
You know what? Yeah, that probably doesn't help because foam earplugs, they are not great for hearing things well.
Yeah, well, because I am really paranoid about my hearing, especially because I do all this stuff with like audio and broadcasting and stuff. So I don't want to end up like Rush Limbaugh. Yeah,
you need some concert earplugs.
Maybe. I mean that could be it because when I have my earplugs in, I can't hear shit.
I think that's the play right there.
That could be it. I mean, that could be the problem because don't get me wrong, the Weird Al concert was tremendously enjoyable, but the only thing I could really genuinely hear here was like my own voice. Like I could distinguish out my voice. I could distinguish Weird Al singing. Some of the other, that's just it. The earplugs that I use, they are not concert earplugs. They're very much like worksite earplugs, and so they drown everything out except maybe voices. So if it's in the vocal range, it comes through. That could explain why I have such a hard time at concerts.
It might also be that I often go to bands I know very well, so if I hear a song I'm familiar with, my brain is already filling in the blank.
I mean, to be fair, so to say. To be fair, if I went to an Iron Maiden or a Metallica concert, my brain's already pre-filling everything I'm expecting to hear.
That's probably that's probably a part of it too.
if I'm if I'm expecting to hear like one, I'm already hearing the gunfire and the preamble and the pre-recorded stuff in my head. Like I'm just hearing that as it's playing. And when I pick up like actual sounds that pop through, I'm like, oh, I'm at that point of the song now, and I can just keep playing it in my head. So there is that. So that helps. But yeah, maybe that's a discussion to have. Maybe I just need to get concert earplugs, because using the industrial earplugs, because again, super paranoid about my hearing. I try very hard not to take hearing damage. But that's, as you age, that's impossible. But I just don't want to end up like Rush Limbaugh, man, or Don Imus, where they're just walking around. Either they're walking around with ridiculously goofy large hearing aids, or they've got to get these things implanted in their skulls because they can't hear shit anymore, because they were just like, oh, if I could just hear my sweet voice a little bit hotter, that'd be nice. Like, oh my God, stop it. That's the other thing I don't do. I don't self-monitor my voice while I'm recording, because I don't know why people are obsessed with that. But like, if the recording sucks, if the broadcast sucks, guys, fuck it, just run with it. Adjusted for the next show. It ain't worth destroying your fucking ears over. It just ain't, man. As far as I'm concerned. And if you're a professional broadcaster, you got engineers to handle that for you. Sorry. But yeah, Fire in the Mountains, dude. We want to go next year, right?
Oh, absolutely,
dude. I want to go to Fire in the Mountains so bad next year. We want to do a. So have you decided on what you want to do? Do you want to do the RV thing, or do you want to stick with the glamping?
It's probably I think we'd have to look into it a little more, because I don't know the options as far as RVs. I would have to look into it and see the costs, see the logistics of it. The easier thing would just be to get the tent again.
Well, to get the tent again, but let's just talk about the actual logistics of it. Like, because I mean, because you guys already took photos of the RV park, which is essentially just a big parking lot. There didn't seem to be much in terms of hookups there. Maybe electricity.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the RV camping was just the grass parking lot.
It was just the grass parking lot. There wasn't like electricity or anything.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, I think
trying to do an emergency search about RV parking. But all right, so here's the deal. When it comes to an RV, if the RV is if the RV parking is not not including any sort of outlets or anything, it's not worth it. It really isn't.
Okay.
I mean, because then what? You have to drag an RV all the way out there. Once you drag the RV out there, you have to. Well, the RV could still be worth. Well, now, damn it. No, now I'm thinking about it, the RV could still be worth it, because think about it like this: to get out there, unless we're going to do a road trip out there, which I forgot how long we said a road trip was going to take to get out there. So if we could do a road trip to get out there to bring like our own camping materials and stuff, we basically wouldn't have camping materials with us, right? We'd have whatever we had on a plane and then took out there, or if we rented a car or something to get driven out there and went to like a Walmart and picked up some Walmart camping stuff, we could do that. But you're basically at the mercy of whatever's sort of provided to you, I guess.
Right.
So the RV in that sense could make sense, because then you've got the RV bed, you've got the RV pull out. I'm sure there's a third. I'm sure whatever RV we'd rent would have a third option. So there's a benefit to that. There's also a benefit to having a generator on the RV. And then even if they don't have electricity, you can still run air conditioning, which in the middle of summer in the mountains of Montana, I'm sure is a welcome benefit.
Yes, the very few times we were able to get into some sort of air conditioning while we were there was quite nice.
No charcoal or campfires are allowed. Oof.
No, there was a specific cooking tent there.
Okay, so there was a cooking tent there. That's okay. But propane stoves are allowed in the glamping premier. Oh, propane stoves are allowed everywhere.
Yeah, that was
useful.
you could use. Yeah.
Okay, well, you can use propane stoves. RV camping, you use propane stoves, so that's fine. I don't see anything about. We'll have to join their Discord and ask. They have a Discord we can jump in and ask. That'll be useful.
That'd be useful then.
Yeah. We'll have to ask because, so here's the problem with the RV, right? There's two big problems. One, if we rent here and drive out there, it's you, me, and Kyle. That's still miserable, man. Because we're basically going to have to be on a 3-man rotation of driving out there to get there in a reasonable amount of time and not burn every last vacation day all of us have.
Yeah.
And then that's going to be super expensive. Geez. I gotta get a better. I gotta get a better shock mount. This shock mount sucks. God. So we'll have to do a 3-man rotation to drive out there, and then we'll have to pay per mile, which is just going to be painful as hell for renting an RV. And even then, in both situations, either we rent an RV here or we rent an RV out there and, do the same RV trip out there. We have to make sure that whatever we rent allows RVs to be used at festivals. Because that was a unique restriction that I found.
Oh, really?
There are a lot of RV rental places and RV rental people who are willing to rent their RVs who are not willing to rent an RV to you if you're going to use it at a festival. So that's another problem we gotta deal with.
Yeah, I guess I could understand that.
I could get it. Now, Fire in the Mountains doesn't sound like the type of festival that people should be necessarily super worried about. But I can understand it. I'm not saying that's a problem. So there are a couple of hurdles to renting an RV. As much as I would like to do it, I'm thinking that glamping setup might be the best way to do it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but then I got a question for you. So you guys got out there into an airport and you rented a car and drove out there?
Yeah,
Okay.
There are 2 airports, one in Great Falls and one in Kalispell. I think there's one in Kalispell, but we couldn't get a flight to that one. So we ended up going, from here to Salt Lake, and then from Salt Lake to Great Falls, and then it's like a 2-hour and change drive up north to the campground in Glacier Park.
Okay, so it sounds like to me that the better plan is doing glamping again, right?
Yeah.
But then on the way there, stopping off at Walmart and picking up some camping supplies or camping essentials.
That's what we did. That's what we did last time. Yeah. Well, once we got to the airport, there's stuff all around town we were able to grab for supplies and then to drive up there.
What would you guys supply yourselves on?
Water, unscented toiletries, snacks.
Unscented toiletries? Like you didn't get like the lavender stuff?
No, they said any scented toiletries or like flavored stuff, like food, non-water beverages and anything scented needed to be locked in a U-Haul trailer over, especially overnight because of bears.
Bears.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't see what's wrong with that. I mean, carry-on can carry whatever sort of weird tech stuff I need or I want. And then, yeah, I think that's the best option, to be honest with you, man, because the RV thing, it's super expensive.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That is super expensive. But we could still pull it off. We could still do it. It's not impossible, finding the RV to rent, that's going to be the tough part. Oh well. I mean, we'll have to sit
I don't
down. We'll
know.
actually have to plan it out, I guess, because what would be the benefit of the RV versus glamping besides the air conditioner?
We could keep anything, like if we had scented or flavored stuff, we could keep it in the car. Like they said, it has to be in the trailer, locked in the trailer or locked inside a car. So we could do that. I mean, we could, we'd have, I think we'd have easier, we'd be a little bit closer.
Probably easier sleeping arrangement too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also television, if we want to do that.
I wouldn't need it, but
I wouldn't need it either. Either way, I'd probably invest in and get a Starlink.
Yeah, there's like no.
I'd probably grab a Starlink.
Almost
myself.
no internet up there.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd probably
maybe,
not only would I grab a Starlink, I'd do the weird goblin thing. Where I'd get a range extender for my Wi-Fi. And then I'd blast that Wi-Fi over the campground, and you, me, and Kyle would be like the only 3 people using that Wi-Fi. I would 100% do that.
How far would that reach, though?
That's a good question. How far away is the festival area?
Let me take a look at the. Let me see if I can estimate via the map.
Okay, because if it's a few hundred feet, I could.
No, it's more than that.
Oh, okay. Well, then no, it's not going to work because I was thinking. Well, then I don't even want to do that either because then I'd be risking my ham radio license, and I don't want to muck with that. But I know some ways I can make Wi-Fi extenders operate, maybe not wholly legally. Yeah, I know some things I can do, but I won't do them. So let's forget that idea because I would need to do. I'd probably, if we're renting an RV, I'd probably need to do some RV modifications to make that happen. That's a bad idea. I'm not paying for that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
While we're in the RV, though, or we return to the RV, having Starlink and being able to use the internet, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah, that would be nice at least.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice. Especially because I'm pretty sure you're not spending all day, every day, right on the festival grounds. Like you're taking some breaks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Still want to do the RV though. Because there are gonna be times when it's so freaking hot out, and you're just like, man, I need some AC.
The solution there, the glamping area actually has a we call it luxury, but a nicer bathroom, like in a trailer. Like they brought there's a company that makes like a trailer. It's literally like a bathroom setup, and it's nicer, and it actually does have air conditioning in it. So he was like, I need to go to the bathroom, and we literally take the 5-10 minutes to walk back to the glamping area just to use that bathroom.
Use that bathroom. That's fair. But wouldn't it be nice to be able to just get into the RV and just spend an hour just being like, oh, blessed air conditioning?
That would be nice. Though you can get a cooling unit for the glamping tent, actually.
Oh, it was a cooling unit.
Yeah, like it costs more, but you can do that. We didn't get it, but we didn't really need it. But that might be something to do.
All right. Speaking of things that need to be planned out. I want to do Dead Horse.
That is a crazy trip.
Yeah, but it's a once in a lifetime trip. Because once you do it, I mean, honestly, so for those of you who don't know what Dead Horse is, I'm talking about Dead Horse, Alaska. Dead Horse, Alaska is just right outside of Prudhoe Bay. And it is the basically end point for civilians traveling up to the essentially Arctic Ocean via car. And beyond that, it's all state-controlled oil field. And so doing the Dead Horse run, the Prudhoe Bay or the Arctic Circle road trip is essentially like a one-time thing. Like there's no reason for you to do it more than once ever. It's literally a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Like unless you work up there, unless you're a trucker up there, unless you live up there trying to deal with it day to day, there's zero reason to go out there more than once. There is fuck all out there. But it is kind of a badge of honor, and I want to do it one day. And I came up with a crazy idea because it's going to take time and effort and vacation days. And what I came up with was I can skirt around some things at my job. Not fantastically well, but I can get away with certain things. And one of the things I can get away with is, as long as I'm back in the lower 48, I should be okay to log in remotely. So if I can burn like 2 weeks of vacation time to drive out there and then come back with enough time, like as long as my foot is in North Dakota by the time I have to log back in, I should be all right. And then I could take my time migrating like a little monster back home. So well, that should be okay. I may be able to do that. You and me, possibly even Kyle, I don't think have that option. So
no, probably not.
What I was thinking, and it's kind of crazy, and again, this is like a 2 or 3 year plan. This is not a let's do this next year, Dan. This is like let's actually plan this out, because there's logistics involved, man, that I haven't begun to tell you about. But what I thought was, what if I drove up there to Fairbanks and I met you and Kyle up there at a hotel? And then from Fairbanks, we drive up to Coldfoot. We check the Adigan Pass. We make sure the Adigan Pass is not being a death machine the next day. And then we drive up to the Adigan Pass is the pass over the Continental Divide. And so you can imagine all the way out there in the remote wilderness above the Arctic Circle, roads might be a little less than paved.
Yeah. There were some of those on our trip.
Yeah. And so like, what type of, like you had like Arctic tundra unpaved roads?
No, not like that.
Just unpaved, just dirt roads. Yeah, it's not bad. And then you drive up from Coldfoot, which is already above the Arctic Circle, by the way, up to Dead Horse. Get the cool Dead Horse t-shirt, drive you back to Fairbanks. You and Kyle say, we did that, hooray. And then you sort of look at each other when you're on the plane and go, why did we do that? Because we drove through Denali State Forest. And then we drove up through the middle of nowhere. And then you got to drive on Arctic dirt roads that are gravel and dirt and maintained by the Alaska DOT. And then you get to see Felicia drive a vehicle on roads that you might find absolutely terrifying to drive on. But Felicia drives it and she's like, yeah, this is great. I love this. Actually, Dan, you may not find it terrifying to drive on. You were up in Vermont for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
I dealt with that enough to not be super.
Dude, I was watching some YouTubers talk about and these are young YouTubers too, talk about how dangerous and scary the Dalton Highway is, and I'm literally watching because these people have like dash cams and stuff, and they're showing me like the footage of their highway, and I'm watching this, and I'm like, this is scary to you. Like, this is a 30-foot wide unpaved dirt road. I'm looking at this and I'm going, what is scary about this? She's driving so slow in this car that there is a truck behind her flashing his high beams at her. And she's like, do you know how slow and stupid you have to be driving in order for somebody on a rural dirt road that regularly ices over in August to be flashing high beams at you? Do you know how stupid you have to be driving? So like,
yeah.
So I'm like, hon. And here's the worst part. She's not the only YouTuber to talk like this. Like the Dalton Highway is the most dangerous highway in the world. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I've driven a Tesla in deep winter New England, in the mountains of Vermont, on hairpin fucking curves while it's snowing and icy out, and other trucks have jackknifed into ditches because of it. Okay? I've driven those roads, and you're telling me this muddy little shit pit is the scariest thing you've ever driven on? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Really?
They are weak.
You are weak. You don't know what you're talking about. You are weak. You're weak. So I'm like, come on, man. Really? Really? This is scary to you? Seriously? Really? Just don't drive like an idiot. You'll be fine. What are you talking? It's mostly street. It's literally driven by truckers every hour of every day up in Alaska, even during the deep winter months. I mean, where do you think the term ice road truckers originated? You think that originated in Antarctica?
No.
Come on, man. Oh God. It's so weird. And the worst part about it was she was like, oh my God, so this one girl, I forget what her name is. I really don't care. She's like, it's just a pain in the ass. And I don't recommend anyone watching her videos. She's complaining about how cold it was outside. And I'm like, you're in the Arctic. You understand this, correct? She literally gets out of her car to check her tires and check over the vehicle and make sure it's still operational, whatever, right? She's doing the safety inspection check. That's fine. And she's complaining the entire time about how cold it is. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, you're in the Arctic Circle. Yes, it's cold. Why do you not have heated gloves or a heated vest on? You could literally save yourself the headache of not feeling your extremities by making the rest of your body warm. That's how thermodynamics work.
What a concept.
Oh my God, that was stupid. Like, sometimes I wonder like how people die when they get stranded in a snowstorm on a major highway.
That's how.
That's how. Like, you're too stupid to survive. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, and the worst part was she drove in August, and I checked out the time and the date, the historical weather for when she actually like drove the Dalton Highway. The time she was complaining about that it was so frigid cold she couldn't stand outside for longer than 15 minutes. 43 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh no, 43 degrees.
My sister in temperate weather. What are you talking about? 43 degrees. Meanwhile, I'm up there in Colebrook facing the coldest winter that has ever descended upon the North American lower 48 ever, in the state that got the lowest ever recorded temperature in the history of the lower 48. It was wind gusts of negative 83 where I was. And I'm sitting there like, 43, huh? I could probably go out and walk in shorts and a t-shirt in that weather, and you're complaining that your limbs are going numb? Honey, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Weak.
It's not even weak. It's just completely unprepared. Like, I understand. So I basically, I kind of understood where she was coming from, because she apparently had lived in Las Vegas her whole life. And so, yeah, okay, I can get that you're acclimated to, oh wow, I'm going to die heat, and not, oh wow, this is mildly inconvenient cold. I get that. That's fine. I can, whatever. That's not my problem. My problem is that you're going to be above the Arctic Circle. That's where you're driving. You didn't bring gloves.
Dumb. You're dumb.
You didn't bring gloves. This is how people die. Like imagine she drives over the Adigan Pass. Adigan Pass, by the way, is no amateur road. I will be one of the first to admit, after I've seen people drive through that in blistering snowstorms, I've driven through similar roads and I do not recommend it. And I've done it successfully. I did it in a Tesla. Don't recommend doing that crap in a Tesla. Bad. But all-wheel drive, you take it nice and slow, and you don't do something stupid. Fine, I can see somebody doing that. I necessarily wouldn't do it because, like, if I'm up in Coldfoot and I find like the weather is going to turn south for a day, I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm taking the day in Coldfoot. Nothing to do here. I don't care. I'm not risking that weather. Like that's one of those things where I'm just like, I don't think I want to drive that, you know? But imagine this woman from Las Vegas, Nevada, freaking gets trapped in a snowstorm in the Adigan Pass. That's how people die, dude, doing stuff like that. That's how they die. That's like you've got to be mentally deranged to do stuff like that. Like, she didn't have a spare tire. She had like the tire slime and an inflator. And I'm thinking, like, you're driving 400 plus miles of pitted dirt roads and gravel, and you don't have a full spare on you. Are you dumb? Like,
Yes.
No, it had to be dumb. She had no way of heating herself outside of running her car. Bring a propane tank, honey. What are you doing? Just bring a propane tank and a Mr. Buddy heater. It'll last you long enough for the Alaskan DOT. Again, maintained state highway, major artery for them, for trucks coming back and forth. They'll see you, assuming you have safety equipment, which I'll guarantee you she had no safety equipment. Sorry, it just bothers me. It's that sort of stuff when I watch that stuff. And then she gets to Dead Horse. Oh my God. It was the worst. The absolute worst video I've ever seen. She gets to Dead Horse and she stays at a place called the Dead Horse Camp. Not a hotel, not a motel, the Dead Horse Camp. Now, do you know why it's called the Dead Horse Camp?
Because it's a campground.
No, it's not a campground. No. It's a work camp for the oil workers. And they have two specific buildings. They have the oil worker building and they have the visitors building. And the visitors get the visitors building and the oil workers get the oil workers building. And the complaints this woman had. My God, the complaints this woman had, dude. First complaint she had was she noticed that they did. Now, this wasn't necessarily a complaint. This was like a service improvement idea, we'll say, because she was being really, she was really happy she made it to Dead Horse. And the first suggestion she had was, but it's really cold up here. It'd make a hell of a lot of sense for them to install a heated hot tub up here. I think visitors.
God. Oh God. Really?
A heated hot tub. Those are her words, by the way. Heated hot tub. Just wanted to point that out. In the oil workers camp, the first thing she actually complained about was being told she had to take her shoes off before she exited the lobby and leave her shoes in the shoe rack. She hated that concept. Outright hated and wanted to reject it. She said, don't you even have lockers or something? Because it's just shoes on a shoe rack like Japanese style. She didn't even understand why she was doing it. She's like, I'm just going to my room. What's the problem? She did not understand the concept of mud. You're in a work camp where all of the oil workers are wearing mud boots. They're basically going mudding every day of their lives. They wear the mud boots. They take the mud boots off in the lobby. They put the mud boots onto the shoe rack. And then the next day, so that the hotel actually still has functioning carpets, they get in the mud boots before they leave. That's how a work camp works. This concept evaded her throughout. The fact that she was in a work camp and not like a 4-star hotel just completely evaded this woman's mind. It was enjoyable and sad. Next complaint. Wow. These rooms look like prison cells.
Well, were you expecting a fucking 5-star hotel up there?
And now, to be fair, they did look like military barracks. The reason they look like military barracks is because they were built like military barracks for workers in a work camp. 2 people to a room. Each person gets a dedicated outlet and a dedicated light, a dedicated night desk, and a locker. And that's what she had. She had a room with 2 beds, 2 sets of outlets, 2 lights, 2 lockers, two desks, and that was it. And then the next question that came out of her mouth was astonishing to me because, again, this is a work camp. Where's my bathroom? Where's
honey.
my
honey.
bathroom?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
You are about to learn something that I learned in high school when I played football. And that was the human body is extremely uncomfortable to be around. I have never seen so many cocks in my life than what I saw in high school football. Let me tell you. Wow. So she goes out to find where the bathroom is. She has to ask one of the staff, and the staff explains to her it's a shared dormitory style bathroom. She's not thrilled with that. She also only paid $40 for the night too, by the way. So whatever. So she goes walking around. She eventually finds where the bathroom is. But before we get to the bathroom adventure, before we get to the bathroom freak out, and trust me, it was a freak out, we get to the complimentary coffee service.
They got free coffee up there?
Yes, they have free coffee up there.
Well, sign me the fuck up. That's all I need.
Which is, I will be perfectly honest with you. I was like, they have free coffee up there?
Yeah. I'm like, you're describing all this stuff. He's complaining. All I can think is, hey, free coffee.
I'm thinking you're in the Arctic Ocean and they're giving you free amenities. You know how expensive shit is out there?
Fucking hey, that's great.
I'm like, wow, that's like 5-star hotel. Jeez. So she gets to the complimentary coffee. It's a drip coffee maker. It's not a Keurig. She's upset about that.
Oh.
It's a drip coffee maker. It's cleaned out regularly, by the way. She made a point to say that the coffee maker didn't look dirty. She was very happy about that. Which, I'll be perfectly honest with you, that's not surprising for a work camp because they don't want the workers getting sick. So they clean that stuff regularly. Like the oil companies are paying for their workers to work, not get sick of dysentery and die. So I'm pretty sure they clean it regularly. Her major complaint, she liked the tea selection. There are a lot of different herbal teas that were freely available.
You got free tea too? Damn.
Oh, yeah. They had a whole stack of Bigelow teas. It was great. It was on this cheap Walmart folding table, but like,
what?
Whatever, who cares? But her major complaint was that the only coffee they had was Folgers Instant Dark Roast.
What do you? Oh, boo! Ooh.
Free, unlimited free coffee. Like you could take a 40-ounce thermos tumbler and fill that son of a bitch up with coffee, and they wouldn't blink an eye at you, Dan. I'm sitting there watching this video and I'm going, do you not understand the economics of that? Like you could literally make Folgers instant coffee as strong as you want out there and not pay for it out in the Arctic Circle. The Arctic Circle where Pop-Tarts go for like $12 a Pop-Tart. Are you kidding me? Do you know how prized and treasured that is? Oh my God. So she's complaining about that. She's like, and she's like, oh, this is disgusting. A folding table? Really? I was just like, 99% of the hotels you've stayed in, honey, you've been served on folding tables. They just dressed them up and hid it. You never knew it. So she has a little shit fit about that. And then we get to the bathroom. Oh, the bathroom, Daniel. The bathroom is when she turns into the bathroom and she was just like, did I take a wrong turn? Is this the boiler room? What is this? She gets into the bathroom. There's 2 sinks, 2 mirrors. There are self-service towels, not towels, paper towels. And there are 2 toilets and 1 shower stall. And the toilets and the toilets do not have doors and do not have curtains. This is, and I finally figured it out. I put 2 and 2 together, Dan. This whole work camp was put together on what is essentially overstock military surplus barracks.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it.
I finally put 2 together, and she freaks out. She's like, I can't hide myself while I'm on the toilet. And I'm just like, the only reason there's a curtain on the shower is to keep the water in the shower. Like, that's it. And then she realized something else out. There were two other moments of freak outishness. The first moment of freak out was that there were 2 shower heads in the shower, and the shower was extra long. And she didn't know. This wasn't really a freak out. She didn't understand why the shower was configured like that. She was like, why do they have 2 shower heads? And why is the shower so big? That doesn't make any sense. You can't shower from over there unless you're opening up the other shower head. And she's like critiquing this place for being inefficient and weird. And I'm just like, it's literally made for 2 people to have a shower. But then the major freak out happens. She gets out of the shower and she looks around and she's like, why are there so many cans of Lysol disinfectant everywhere? And that's when I realized something, Dan. She took her shower without shower sandals on.
Oh.
That right there is the sound of your feet dying to athlete's foot.
No.
Oh my God, this woman was so
tough
stupid.
acting for that.
And the other thing she complained about dinner and breakfast, because if you paid an additional $20 per night, you could get the breakfast and dinner buffets. So $40 a day, not extra $20 per meal. Right. You could get the breakfast buffet or the dinner buffet for $20 each, so an extra $40 a day. And it was an all-you-can-eat buffet of breakfast or dinner. $20 for the meal. All you can eat, Arctic Circle.
That sounds fucking great.
Now, her complaints were the variety of food she found to be unacceptable.
Oh, God.
Because the variety of food was essentially, you know how we go to, or how I go to, and I drag you to the Holiday Inn Express, and you get the Holiday Inn Express breakfast buffet. And the breakfast buffet essentially consists of pancakes, Belgian waffles, rehydrated scrambled eggs, and some, sausage and bacon stuff with like picante sauce and sometimes ketchup. It's basically that. That was breakfast. And she was like, this is $20? What are you talking about? Why is this $20? And then she questioned, how come there's so much maple syrup? Because she looked around and there was just like a wall of Aunt Jemima's maple syrup. And she's like, how come there's so much syrup? You are in an oil field work camp. I don't know how to explain this to you, but they have a lot of caloric needs. So they go and eat a lot of calories in the morning and then go work. Do you understand that? Do you get that? Didn't get that at all. At all. And the night she was there for one night, by the way. The night she was there, they had Salisbury steak for dinner. All the Salisbury steak you could eat. If I'm just a regular person who's up there, all the Salisbury steak you can eat, it's kind of an unappetizing $20 for me. They had other stuff too. They had vegetables and mashed potatoes and stuff. Fine. For me, all you can eat Salisbury steak, that's a leave it for me. I'll cook something else. I'll have supplied myself in Fairbanks before I made that miserable journey up there. And I'll just cook something for myself, whatever. That's not a big deal. This woman thought it was the end of the fucking world. She was like, Salisbury steak? That's all they have is Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes and some carrots? And I'm like...
Sounds fine.
It's perfectly serviceable for where you are. What are you expecting? You're in Prudhoe Bay. You're not in Las Vegas. Are you? When you heard dinner buffet, did you expect lobster tail? Did you expect steaks? No, Salisbury steak. Which, by the way, I grew up on that nonsense. Salisbury steaks and other TV dinner type staples. It's fine. It's serviceable. You live with it. Stop complaining. Oh my God. You're in Prudhoe Bay. What are you expecting? And then the final freak out happens. Well, not really a freak out. She's just really complaining now because she's like really, really miserable. She's upset that her Subaru has paint chips on it, that it got 7 different windshield cracks, that one of the windshield cracks was starting to expand because she couldn't get it repaired. And she's complaining about all this stuff. I'm just like, you followed a fucking truck closer than anyone should follow a truck on a gravel road. You got pelted with gravel. I don't know what to tell you. She's having a miserable time. The last complaint comes from the fact that she only got one night there instead of 2 nights. So the one night she had, the next morning, she had the tour to the Arctic Circle, which she complained about endlessly. She's like, it's $90 to do this. I can't believe I spent $90 to take a bus out to the Arctic Circle and take a picture at at the Arctic Ocean and take a picture at the Arctic Ocean. This is $90? Are you kidding me? It's like $90 probably barely covered the cost of gas in that bus to get you out there. Okay. It's a 2-hour drive. Relax. She complains about that. And then she complained that the work camp wanted to charge her an extra $15 for keeping her car parked in their parking lot after she had checked out. And I'm just like, lady, it was only $40 a night. Just get the second night. Get the second night. You'll feel better and you'll drive down at least a little bit more refreshed and unwound because you're too totally wound up right now. You're freaking out over a $15 parking fee because you were too cheap to get 2 nights at a work camp so you could go to the Arctic Ocean and take a stupid little picture. This is what we're complaining about? Really? The fucking privilege people have sometimes, dude. The absolute fucking privilege people have sometimes. They just don't have any concept or any alignment of what this shit is like. And it blows my mind, dude. It just utterly blows my mind. The videos I've watched of some people going up to Dead Horse, Alaska is unfucking real. And that's why I want to do it. I want to show people that it's not a fucking nightmare. Like you don't need to be living this fucking nightmare. Like it's doable, and you don't need to bitch about it the entire time.
God, I feel bad for the people who work there who have to deal with these idiots.
Could you imagine having to work up there and having to deal with people like that? And they're just like, could you imagine working the Dead Horse camp and being like, I can't believe I got assigned to the fucking visitors tent, the visitors building. Like, could you imagine trying to explain to them, like, no, this is a work camp, not a hotel. No, you take your boots off. No, because I'm not cleaning the carpet from the mud on your feet, you moron. Stop it. Oh, the other complaint was they had a vending machine in there, a Coca-Cola vending machine. It was $10 for a bottle of Coke. And I'm like, yeah, it's a little expensive, but it's also a vending machine. Why are you trying to buy stuff from a vending machine in the middle of the Arctic in Alaska? You should have supplied yourself in Fairbanks. What are you doing?
Like, are you honestly that desperate for a soda?
Are you seriously that desperate for sugar? Not even Mexican Coke, not even sugar. Are you honestly that desperate for sucralose or sucrose or whatever the fuck it is now? Are you honestly that desperate for it?
You need your high fructose corn syrup that bad?
That's what I meant. There we go. High fructose corn syrup. Like really? Like seriously. Seriously, really? I could not imagine being a fucking worker up there and then keeping my job for longer than a week. I would just be like, stop whining. Just guys, you're renting a room at a work camp. Stop your fucking whining. We have people who are up at 3:00 in the morning so they can get onto an oil rig and then work for a 16-hour shift before they come back and stuff themselves full of calories before they take the world's shortest, probably coldest shower they ever had in their lives to go to sleep for 6 hours and then do it all again. I think those workers actually do like 48-hour shifts.
Woo!
Now that I think about it.
Damn.
Yeah, they get paid really well, but man, is that job brutal. I've looked into that. I mean, those oil worker jobs are brutal, dude. That's why I've always told myself, like, my emergency job would totally be trucker. I would get my CDL Class A and I would totally be a trucker. And I might literally like try to do trucking up in Alaska. That sounds like it would actually be kind of really challenging. Maybe not fun, but at least challenging. Because I would either that or just over the road trucking in America in the lower 48, and just to see how long I could do it before I freak out on whatever shipping company I'm stuck with, and tell them they can go F themselves. Because I'm known for my infinite patience.
Oh, yes, totally. Like when a cop car honks at you.
You're gonna bring that up, aren't you?
I was just.
You're gonna bring that up. You're gonna make me retell the story on Zero Decorum.
So surreal. I'm like, what?
Okay, so there's major construction going on around here. There's a bridge that's shut down, and it's caused like massive traffic problems out here. So massive that crossing a street as a pedestrian is like half impossible. Like, even for somebody who lived in New York City her whole life, it's like a nightmare to get across the street. So I'm waiting at what is probably the worst intersection out here right now, like right outside this condo. It's such a terrible intersection because it is where all traffic is being funneled to get around this closed bridge. I can't wait till that bridge is reopened because my God. So it's bad. And I'm trying to cross this street. First off, it's been my turn twice now in this light cycle, and I've never been able to get across because nobody will stop running the red light. They just go. And I'm just like, fuck's sake, let me get out so I don't get smashed by a fucking car. Eventually, after about 15 or 20 minutes, I have enough of leeway to get out into the street, and this cop car, no lights blaring, nothing. And I have, by the way, I've got the white walk sign. Like it's clearly walk. Like that means there's red all around. I get to cross. This cop car just comes screaming down, and it's a T section, by the way. It comes screaming down, and it's just like, all right, so maybe I'm being a little dramatic. It's not really screaming down, but he's going. He doesn't stop for that red light. He just keeps going and going and going. Slams on his. I'm in the middle of the road. Slams on his brakes. Slams on his horn, and I just snapped at him, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now with this bullshit? Fuck you!" I was pissed. And The cop was pissed, and he got out and yelled at me. I yelled. The Staten Islander came out at me, Dan. When somebody gets out of the car, it is no longer friendly Felicia time. It is full on. It's fucking Staten Island go time. I am not having it.
I used to play bass for Staten Island go time.
It is full Staten Island. Oh, you want to go? I don't think you've ever gone with a Staten Islander, son, because we about to be yelling. It was, I don't even know some of the things I said other than go ahead and arrest me, you son of a bitch. You're on camera. I can see your dash recording right now, which I think is what saved me. I think that is the sentence that saved me, because that's when the cop turned around and said, well, why don't you keep walking or I will arrest you? And I was like, yeah, that's right. I'm going to keep walking. And then I turned around and started to walk away. I was just pissed. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I have the walk going on and you're fucking running a red light, you dumb son of a bitch. I honestly don't think a cop ever been yelled at like that before.
He must have been just as shocked as you.
He might have been shocked. He might have been like, holy shit, what the fuck? Like, he might have originally thought I was a psychopath losing my mind. And then when I started pointing out, I had the walk, you jumped the red light, you slammed on your brakes and honked at me. I was doing it in very much the Staten Islander, I swear to God, you're full of shit. I can't fucking stand this mode. Which, by the way, Dan, I don't think anybody has seen me be in that mode for quite a long time. And I finally figured out what the trigger was. It's shitty fucking traffic.
Yeah, I've known that for a while now.
Yeah, I know, but like it's been a long time since that came out, man. It's been a long time since the Staten Islander came out. It's been, I know it's there. I know them. I know the monsters lurking beneath. I know it is.
Well, I was getting close to New Yorker mode yesterday while driving to Brooklyn.
Oh,
just because I was trying to merge. I was trying to merge the BQE.
Oh, the BQE. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, I was trying to merge. And I got cut off by people behind me like 3 times in a row.
Oof.
Where the third time I'm literally like on my horn for a good like 15 seconds behind this asshole. I'm like, are you serious? I had my blinker on. I was trying to merge, and you literally speed up right behind me. Put on your blinker at the last second and cut me off. I'm like, fuck you. Like, yeah, seriously?
That's the Staten Islander in me, where I'm just like, I'm getting in front of you first. Fuck you. That's the extremely dangerous, aggressive, defensive drive. The defensive, assertive driving that I learned to be a Staten Islander with.
Yeah. Or the fucking parade of people that will cross over the median to snake ahead at a crowded exit. I'm like, I am always the asshole to block them and just flip them off as I pass by. No, you should have merged earlier.
I let those people go. Those people don't necessarily bother me too much, because it's like there's so many other things that are actually dangerous that piss me the fuck off. The dangerous ones are the ones that piss me off. Those guys piss me off. Like if you're pulling some traffic bonus lane bullshit, I'm just like, I fucking hate you, but whatever. Because I don't want to be the one to actually cause the accident. But it's the people who are like, I'm gonna jump the curb to get this. Swear to God, this happened to me once when I was living on Staten Island. I'm walking home from school. And there's traffic all along Victory Boulevard. It's fucking atrocious. I mean, it's Staten Island. It's just, there's traffic. It's atrocious. That's the whole story. But the traffic is so atrocious that this one guy gets so fucking impatient that he literally jumps onto the sidewalk and because he can't get into the median lane because the median lane's blocked up. The middle, the non-lane, the yellow stripe lane is completely blocked too. Can't even do that. This motherfucker just drives on the sidewalk down to the bus lane and then starts driving on the bus lane. And while I'm on the sidewalk, and I'm like, what the fuck? I had to
Like, what?
He was going. He had his high beams on. He flicked his high beams at me, and I was just like, I guess I'm gonna step out of the way or be a fucking Pancakes. Stepped out of the way. What am I gonna do? Like, I mean, I could have taken the hit, I guess, but chances are, if somebody's willing to pull a bullshit move like that, A, they don't have insurance, and B, they're probably gonna do everything they can to not be found. So, like, don't think I want that to happen.
Probably not.
So I was like, well, I guess I'll get out of the way. Dude, like that's the sort of shit that pisses me off to no end. That stuff pisses me off. Or like when somebody like speeds up to cut you off. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I can't stand that. Like, but somebody like merging late or like trying to cut across and getting on the shoulder and doing shit like that. I'm like, oh God, I don't want to do anything with that because I know that I'm going to be the asshole who's eventually going to get so angry that she causes an accident. So like, all right, I guess I won't deal with that one. What are you going to do? Oh, man. But yeah, it was fun. It was so much fun.
Yeah, if you're going to go to the middle of nowhere in the Arctic Circle, know what you're getting into.
Yeah. Which, by the way, you'll be happy to know I canceled both my Grubhub and my DoorDash accounts.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Mostly because I got really fucking disgusted yesterday. Like super, super fucking disgusted at what happened to my order yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, all right. So I have to do a little backstory here. I got a thing with coins.
Yeah, I know.
I got a bad thing with coins. Like even Dan has noticed. He's like, wow, you've put all the coins that were all loose into this one little thing and then hid the little thing. Yeah, I did. I have a thing with coins. It's bad. And I can't help it. I've worked with therapists with it. It's not going away. And so if that's the little neuroses that I have is coins, fine. I'll just be just completely and utterly fucking disgusted by them to the point where I need to throw up. I have a bad thing with coins. Well, I ordered some food from the diner, a small amount of food, and I ordered a little soda with it, whatever. And it comes, whatever, fine. I pick it up and I'm like, this soda's not resting right. What the hell's going on? And then I pick it up and I hear clink, 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 clink.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm like, ew. Oh, fucking coins. Ew. Ew. So whatever. I mean, I clean them up, whatever. Fine. And then by the way, every time I like handle a coin, I'm like scrubbing my hands afterwards. I fucking hate coins. I don't know why. And so like, it's gotten to the point now where I'm just like, oh God, I feel like I need to wear gloves every time I touch these fucking things. I hate them. And so I go back and I'm like, God, it's still not fucking sitting right. And then I hear click, click again. And I'm like, okay, there's a couple more coins there. That's disgusting. But then I look underneath. It's a whole wad of chewing gum with coins embedded in it on the fucking bottom of this. This disgusting ass motherfucker. It has like fucking chewing gum and coins in his fucking cup holder and just smashed the fucking soda down. And I'm like,
see, okay, that's where I'd be like, oh.
I canceled my account immediately. I'm like, I'm done. I don't care that I get a free Amazon account with Grubhub. I'm fucking done. No, I'm going to walk down every time I want to buy something from now on. Fuck this.
Oh
my God. Ew. Oh, God. I hated it.
Oh.
No, I fucking threw everything out. I was like, I don't want this. Fuck it. I'm done. Oh, God. Oh, it's just nasty. Like I get, if it's your personal car or whatever, fine. But like, God, just don't hand me your gum fucking coins and my food. Come on, man. It's nasty. God, that's fucking nasty. I hate that. That's the worst part about it. It's like you ever feel unclean? And like that's what it made me feel like. It felt like, and I wasn't like touching that shit or anything. I was like using like fucking gloves and like fucking paper towels and shit, and it still felt like
Just imagining you at night scrubbing your hands like Lady Macbeth. Ouch, damn coin.
Dude, it's like you don't understand. Like I literally took a latex glove that's not latex. What gloves are those? Nitrile gloves. I took the nitrile glove. I put a nitrile glove on. I took paper towel just to clean that shit up with so I could throw it out. and then I took the glove off and I'm like, I have soap and water. I'm just cleaning my hands. I'm just like, oh my God, please. Ew. And I don't think it had anything to do with the fact that I like cleaned it up with like a glove on. It was just like, it was the ick. You know what I mean? Like it was just that icky moment. I was just like, icky. Just do anything to make me feel clean, please. Oh, it was disgusting. It was fucking gross, dude. Oh my God, it was fucking gross. Couldn't do it, man. Oh, ick. Didn't like it. Don't recommend it. So I deleted the accounts. I was like, I'm done. I don't want this shit no more. I can't. Not after an experience like that. Ugh. So you want to talk about food?
It seems like food would be the last thing you'd want to talk about now, but okay.
You bought a deep fryer.
Yes, I did.
Did buy a deep fryer. We've been deep frying some things, chicken wings.
It was cheap at Job Lot, and I got the extra Crazy Deal credit for it. So dude, why not?
Dude, is Crazy Deal
literally free? They're literally free.
Was it the buy this, we'll give you the Crazy Deal money?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that so much because you use the Crazy Deal money and it's just like, it's like real money the next time you go there. It's so good.
So if I need stuff, it's like, oh, I literally paid for itself.
Dude, so I hate the fact that 99% of the time the get the gift card deals are all on like the hundreds of dollars stuff because the expensive stuff that they usually have, it's like only once in a blue moon will I ever fucking use it. Like they had a gravity chair on sale once that was like $299 and it was completely free. It was free in the sense that they gave you a $299 gift card. And that was like the only time I'd ever gotten like the real expensive, but sometimes they'll have deals on like the $20 stuff that you could do the same thing. And I'm just like, fuck yeah. I got one of those rice cooker steamer things, all-in-one rice cooker and steamer thing. For free. It was like $30 because I got the gift card with it. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, this is cool. But yeah, that's what you did with the deep fryer, right?
Yes.
Oh, so good. So good. And then you can use that on anything else in Job Lot. And like, fuck. It's how they keep you coming back.
There you go. It's a smart business model.
And I mean, to be fair, they have awesome snacks there. Like just randomly awesome shit there. And it's just like, what the fuck? Why do you have this here? It's like, oh, it fell off the back of the truck. Gotcha. Okay.
Apparently the fell off the back of a truck thing's a big thing in terms of food heists. Like food heists are a thing now because they're very easy to just sell off. And where's the evidence? Oh, people ate the evidence.
Well, if food wasn't so fucking expensive, it wouldn't be a thing. We wouldn't be reverting back to what the Italian mafia used to fucking do. Oh my God. If groceries weren't so fucking expensive, robbing truckers at gunpoint and stealing their food just to sell it on the black market cheaper wouldn't be a problem. But here we are, we're doing shit that the Italian mafia used to fucking do because food's fucking expensive. And the mafia's like, well, I guess maybe not today it's the mafia, it's just criminals in general. Or just like, what do you just rob truck drivers and like just sell the food? Like, God. I mean, literally beef heists are a thing now. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay. I can see it. I totally see it. Like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. Like, could you imagine showing up, be like, yeah, I got porterhouse, $7.99 a pound. Excuse me?
Hey, excuse me? Where'd you get it? Don't ask any questions.
Okay. Can I see it first? Yeah. And you look at its real porterhouse. So, we're about to be best friends.
Yeah.
I didn't see you. You didn't see me. Here's the money. Buy. I'm not buying drugs. I'm buying meat.
Buying sustenance, yo.
Yay. We live in great times, don't we? Oh man, we're like a fart away from the next greatest Great Depression. That's how bad things are right now. I don't think people realize just how terrible economically things are getting. It's going to be, when this fucking bubble pops, man, it's going to be bad because it's the mother of all bubbles. And I don't mean like a tech bubble. I don't mean like a .com bubble. I don't mean an AI bubble. I mean, if you look back at the way the stock market has grown across every industry over the past 50 to 100 years, we've been in a massive bubble and it's going to pop and it's going to be bad. It's going to hurt so bad. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, well. That's why I want a Subaru Forester so I can go live out of the back of it and say, fucking, I'm out. Peace.
So yeah. How did we go from I bought a deep fryer to the collapse of society?
That's just what you do on Zero Decorum, man. That's what you do on podcasts with me.
True.
I mean, what podcast... You tell me, what podcasts have I run that have been strictly on topic all the time?
Never. Literally never.
And the reason for that, you know what that's about, Dan? I actually have a reason for it. Do you know why? And it's not ADHD. It's not autism.
Oh, well then what is it?
It's the fact that if I find something particularly interesting, I don't care what the primary topic is. The something interesting is now the topic. Like, you have to understand, because like you gotta understand when running shows like this, right? Like it's not about setting formal topics, right? It's not about doing like, welcome children, today we're going to be talking about science class, and today we're going to be talking about why AI is a real problem for humanity, and today we're going to be talking about why I can't really stand the idea of middle management in corporate America, and why I can't stand the idea of having a boss for individuals who are extremely talented and aren't just little wrench monkeys who are trying to do daily hard works just so they can sustain their families, and why I think that I don't have a central thesis for every show. My central thesis for every show is literally, is this interesting? Yes, let's fucking talk about it. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care if we're going off the rails and we're no longer talking about, hey, we bought a deep fryer. We'll get back to the deep fryer. I'll circle back to it. Don't get me wrong. I like the idea of the deep fryer discussion. We'll get there. But we'll get there. We'll take a detour first. Like my road trips, Dan. I'm pretty good at taking detours on road trips. I'm pretty good at taking road trips. Pretty good at those.
Yeah, not wrong there.
Oh, and there's literally like you had a pause there, and you were just like, I'm gonna make a comment. I'm gonna make something funny. I'm gonna make fun. I'm gonna poke fun.
No, it's true.
Yeah, no,
no lies detected.
You and I, we're pretty good at road trips. We're pretty good at them. I can't wait to get this car. I cannot wait to finally have this all settled out, get this car, and be like, all right, here's the deal. We're going camping. And you don't have a say in yes or no. So pack your shit.
I at least hope I have a say in when.
Oh no, it's gonna be like the middle of the afternoon on a Wednesday. No.
Great.
No, we'll plan it out. I won't just drag you out, and tell you, no, screw your plans. Screw the concert you paid for. Screw your Lancer group. No, I won't do that. I'm not that heartless. I mean, I'm heartless, but not that heartless. But yeah, let's go back to the deep frying, because the deep fryer, pretty great. Gonna kill us off even earlier. So that's always a benefit, not being able to live to 90 years old and having to have people wipe our butts for us. So that's one of my primary goals in life is to not live that long and have to live through that indecency. So there's that. But But that was way less funnier than I thought it would be. That actually,
I'm like, oh wow, well, this. I didn't think we could get darker than the fall of civilization, but he just made it.
but here we are, hoping we die before we poop ourselves. Great. It's just my brain was like, this will be funny, and then I said it, and my brain was like, that wasn't funny.
Like, wait a minute, this isn't funny at all.
This is depressing. Jesus, shut up, Felicia. But we've been deep frying like French fries and chicken wings, and that's all well and good. But we could be deep frying other things.
We could
be deep frying a lot of other things. We could be doing things such as, I don't know. We could batter fish. That'd be fun. Doing some battered cod. We could do a tempura fry of like shrimp or something like that. That'd be nice. But I think what you and I should do is we should start deep frying like the weird stuff that nobody deep fries. And I'm not talking like deep fried butter or anything like that. I'm talking like, what if we ordered like a Belgian waffle from the diner and deep fried that? What if we deep fried? Oh, dude, I want to try it. I want to try deep fried pierogi. I mean, I've done it before. It's good, but like, we got to do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We have to do deep fried pierogi.
Deep fried those pot stickers, and those were good.
Those pot stickers deep fried were so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, those pot stickers. We still have more of those pot stickers, right?
Yes, we do.
Ooh, I have to try that again. Kind of want to try a deep fried pizza slice. Kind of want to do that. And I kind of want to do, and I know it sounds weird, but I definitely want to try deep fried Pop-Tart. I definitely.
Thinking about it, when you mentioned it earlier, now that I'm thinking about it, I think when I went to the Bloomsburg County Fair once with Gary and Katie, I think I had a deep fried Pop-Tart.
Sounds so good.
It was good.
It
was really good. I had the deep fried Oreos, pumpkin funnel cake.
Pumpkin spice funnel cake?
Well, yes, it was. I mean, it was both. It was pumpkin and pumpkin spice. Come on.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh, deep fried s'mores. I like that idea. I like the idea of a deep fried s'more.
Would that hold together though?
Chocolate, marshmallow. If you pre-melt them with the graham cracker and then put it in batter and deep fried it, I think you have something with structure.
Maybe.
Do a Scotch egg.
Yeah, I've heard that peeled first, obviously, but deep fried hard boiled eggs are pretty darn good.
Yeah, isn't it called a Scotch egg?
Scotch eggs are specifically like coated. I think they're coated in like a meat mix. Almost like
okay.
All right. Akin to a meatloaf mix, I think. And then not literally a meatloaf mix, but like yeah.
I mean, it could literally be a meatloaf mix. Like, what's nothing stopping you there?
I guess.
Nothing stopping you there. Ooh.
Oh yeah, they're wrapped in sausage. Yeah, they're wrapped in sausage and then breaded and deep fried.
Daniel.
Yes.
What about a deep fried blood sausage? Get some Ukrainian quiche.
Like a corn dog style, except sausage.
Yeah. Or like Ukrainian kishka. Kishka is basically like leftover meat stuff and blood sausage. It's really good. Kishka's really good. I gotta get you some kishka. You think you've ever had it before?
No, I don't think I have.
It's actually really good. I'll have to find a
German blood sausage, but not that.
Similar, but the Ukrainian one is way fattier, and I don't eat it because of my surgery. And so, like, you know how sometimes I have like the poops.
Yeah, that'll go right through you.
That would go right through me. So I don't get it, but I'm tempted to at least try it. Okay, hear me out. I have devised a plan in my head that has suddenly come to me. It is. God is speaking to me. I am being inspired by Jesus himself right now, Daniel. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. Deep fried lasagna. Make the lasagna.
Oh.
And put it in a batter. Deep fry it. Yes. I believe the Italian has been unlocked.
Ginzo mode activate.
Ooh. Deep fried lasagna. Oh, no. I just thought of this. This would be a great snack. Deep fried polenta cakes.
I mean, that's not even unusual. That's just a thing.
No, yeah, I mean, I just want to do it now. I'm not even saying unusual, weird, or inventing stuff. I'm just like, no, dude, deep fried polenta cakes. I want to do it.
Hell yeah!
Deep fried polenta. I know what we could do. I finally figured it out, Dan. Are you ready?
I don't know. Am I?
The one way I will get you to try it: deep fried guinea pig.
Look, I'll try it.
There's this place called Food Fair by us, and they sell every cut of meat you could want. They have goat's head. They literally have goat head. Like, it's so good. I don't think we've ever bought the goat head, but I do want to get the. They have pork cheeks. They have pork jowls. I want to get those one day. Kind of expensive, but they also have goat jowls as well. Try that one day. But they have whole frozen guinea pigs there too. They have a lot of cool stuff in that butcher's. I don't know if you've ever looked at it, but they got a lot of cool stuff in the butcher's section. Should really check that out one day. It's really awesome. But yeah, so they have frozen guinea pigs. So deep fry that. That'd be fun. What other weird stuff they have that we can deep fry? And chicken feet. That's actually a thing. Try stuff like that. So yeah.
That always reminds me of the time my mom wanted to make it was a Lithuanian dish, an aspic dish, and it used chicken feet. And she went over to the Asian market right by my parents' house to get them. And the poor guy at the butcher's counter didn't think that she actually wanted chicken feet because she's white, he's Asian. And he's like, "Yeah, do you have chicken feet?" And he's like, "No, it's feet." No, pig's feet. I'm sorry, pig feet. Yeah, it was an aspie, a pig foot dish, and he's like, yes, pig feet, yes. And they're trying, and it gets more and more, awkward and Curb Your Enthusiasm style ridiculous as it goes. And it's like, no, his feet, oink oink, he's making foot motions with his fingers, pig oink oink, yes, pig feet, yes. And my mom's, yes, that is exactly what I want. Just give me, I just want the pig feet. I know what I'm doing. Just sell me the pig feet.
That's the other thing. Like when people don't understand what you're doing and they think they know better. That's the funny. That's so funny. Yep. That is so fun. I get that all the time. Like when I'm buying computer electronics and stuff like that, and people are just like, "Are you sure? You really want this?" Yes. Why? Why did you? 'Cause I remember when we got Fios installed. He was like, "Why did you get 5 gigabit?" He's like, "For gaming, right?" I'm like, "No." Why would I want that? Why would I need that for gaming? The fuck are you talking about? I was like, well, you stream and game, right? I wouldn't even need a gigabit for that. What are you talking about? No, I got 5 gigabit because there's 2 of us here and we use the internet extensively. So we're basically splitting the internet in half at 2.5 gig each. No, what the fuck are you talking about? Stop it. You fucking gaming and streaming. Are you dumb? You have no idea why I got 5 gig. And I started to explain to him I'm going to get a MikroTik router so I can route things to the MikroTik instead of the stupid Verizon router that keeps resetting because they keep doing remote software updates on it at the worst times of the day. So, it's just get that all the time. Like at Micro Center, when I told them I wanted when I told them the reason for me getting a certain graphics card was that the graphics card had 32 gigabytes of memory on it, and they were like, "Why would you want that? You're not going to get great gaming performance out of that. You need blah blah blah." And I'm just like, no, Man, some people buy graphics cards to not actually do gaming stuff. Like there's legitimate computational reasons for this, my friend.
Yeah.
Please stop. Please stop trying to correct me.
Trying to run 5 different virtual machines here. Come on.
Oh, by the way, you'll be glad to know I have a dedicated Windows 11 virtual machine now.
Did you need it for something?
Yeah. So this stupid software for this fucking keyboard and the stupid software for this mute switch that I have. So like when I'm talking, if I hit the mute switch, but if I let go of the mute switch, you can hear me again. So I can cough and do all the weird nasty mouthy noises and generally try to catch myself doing that stuff because, you know, I'm trying to have at least a somewhat professional sound here, given my limitations. So that software has nothing written for it in Linux. Doesn't work in Linux, won't run in Linux, won't work in Linux. Pain in the ass. So I run it in Windows 11 in a Windows 11 virtual machine. Beautiful. Works great. I just boot up the machine and then I realized something really weird then. I have built such a powerful machine that the dedicated Windows 11 virtual machine running in the background constantly makes no measurable difference in the performance of this machine.
That's crazy.
It's just like I had forgotten about it for a week and I was just doing my regular work stuff and doing all the regular stuff that I do. Not work stuff. I do work stuff on a dedicated laptop, but I was doing all of my regular stuff on it. And I realized, oh, this fucking virtual machine's still running. And it was doing updates and just doing the regular Windows 11 stuff. And I was like, huh, I may have made a very powerful machine.
I think you did.
Oh, man. It was interesting. It was very, very interesting.
Computer in here.
I mean, it's pretty big. You know how much the RAM in this alone costs right now? Right now, not when I built it.
Oh God, yeah, you got 256 right now. How much it costs now?
Of DDR5, yeah.
4,000.
8,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. $8,000.
Oh.
When I built it, this whole machine, when I built it, was like just a little bit north of $2,000. It's
I'm glad I got 64 gig in my rig.
But I got 256 gig in mine.
Good Lord. That is rough.
It's not rough. It's awesome. I remember obsessing over motherboards, going like, how can I get more RAM on this? How can I get more RAM on this without getting a server motherboard and building out a big server? I was like, shit, how can I get more RAM? And I found the motherboard that worked. You can cram 256 gigs on this bad boy, and it works with the specific. I had to get a specific line of Intel i7 Ultra just to make this work, and I was just like, fuck it, worth it. Yeah. Dude. Oh man. So when I tell people at work, I tell them, you know, I've got maybe 20 or 30 different Docker containers running at any given time. And they're like, how do you do that? Your system must be so slow. And I was just like, nah, I got 20 cores and 256 gigabytes of RAM. And they stare at me and they're like, what? Why?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, well, I don't really know why. I just did it. Oh God.
Because I could.
And so I did. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I just, oh God. The hell were we talking about? We were talking about something.
We were talking about deep frying things.
Deep frying things. I think we've already discussed whatever we can deep fry.
Don't deep fry the RAM.
Why not?
It's expensive.
It's a good point. It is pretty expensive. I'm not sure I want to deep fry RAM at that point.
No.
You know? Yeah. Oh, dude, did you see this news story about baseball?
No.
So this happened back on the 10th. I don't know if you maybe heard about this, but The Associated Press is reporting this came out of Boston. Boston's Anthony Siegler scored from third base on an inning-ending double play without tagging up. So,
wait.
Yeah.
If the play ends the inning,
no. So so without looking it up, can you imagine what very specific set of things had to happen for this specific Major League Baseball rule to take effect? There is a rule in Major League Baseball that covered specifically this.
Was it a? No, it's not the. Okay, no, not the infield fly. Was it a pass ball or a wild pitch?
No, it was an infield fly. It was a sacrifice fly.
Oh, an infield fly. An infield fly.
No, not an infield fly. It was a sacrifice fly.
Oh, okay. On a sac fly.
It was a sac fly that became a double play that ended the inning that would have ended the game. And yet, Siegler scored from third without tagging up.
Oh, without tagging up.
Yeah.
Oh God, I have no idea.
Okay. Welcome to Rules Lawyering 101, the sport. He scored from third on an inning-ending double play without tagging up because Toronto failed to complete the specific appeal required before the team left the field.
Oh, they didn't challenge it.
They didn't challenge it correctly because the team had left the field.
Oh, okay. So it was a mistake on the umpires, but they didn't challenge it.
No. It was not a mistake on the umpires. Well, I mean, the umpires maybe screwed it up, kind of, because they didn't run the appeal. But this has nothing to do with the appeal system. This is old baseball rules. This isn't new appeal system rules. This could have happened in Babe Ruth's era, but it just never happened because the team left the field, because Toronto never properly protested Siegler's early departure from third before the defensive team left the field and the umpires made the call that he scored. The MLB ruled in what ended up being a 17-minute delay while the umpires not only discussed it, but they got on the phone with Major League Baseball's head offices to find out what the hell is the rule. It took them almost 20 minutes to figure out that because the players left the field, they couldn't argue it anymore.
That's crazy.
Did he tag up? No. Then he's out. Except they didn't call him out. Did Toronto appeal or protest? No. The rule is the rule, and it literally exists to cover that.
Rules is rules.
What?
We have to start putting sensors in the bags and the cleats so they know that they're on the base before they, that's damn.
It's just, I read this and I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. What is this? This is insane. This is absolutely baseball's way too old and has way too many rules, but it's like, oh man, this is like deep lore baseball stuff at this point.
That is some good esoterica right there.
That is so good. Oh man. Oh, hey, you want to hear something that's kind of okay and kind of bullshitty at the same time? It'll both piss you off and both say, oh, finally, a judge did something right.
No. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
No, I don't want to hear it.
Fuck you then. So, U.S. District Judge P. Casey Pitts has sanctioned Meta for failing to preserve crucial evidence in Andrew Forrest's lawsuit over fraudulent cryptocurrency ads using his likeness, describing Meta's conduct as gross negligence rather than intentional destruction. The underlying lawsuit, very, very old, not very, very old, but old enough to, have been ongoing. The sanctions, very, very fresh, because Forrest alleges Facebook scam ads used his image to promote bogus cryptocurrency investments. Meta's own ad system did more than passively host them, instead offering cropping, rearranging, optimizing, all the stuff that Meta's ad system does. So it's an ongoing defamation suit, essentially. Here's the real thing. Here's the problem. Here's what Meta tried to sort of say. The court found that Meta failed to preserve relevant rendering information. The judge rejected Meta's explanation that it took them 2 years to identify the necessary information within its own system as a quote-unquote not credible excuse.
What? Sure.
Can you imagine being like, so where's your advertising data? And Meta's like, we don't know. Whose system is it on? Ours? Who built it? We did? How long did it take for you to find out what data it generated? 2 years? You operate Facebook. How can it take you 2 years to figure this out?
Advertising is literally where you make your money. What the fuck?
You could dig through your historical payroll for all of Meta's existence in about 20 minutes to find relevant data to sue an ex-employee who, leaks data or shit talks the CEO or whatever. You could find that in a heartbeat. You're telling me you can't find the relevant data on when and where things happened within your own system when it doesn't serve your interests? 2 years? Could you imagine oh man, could you imagine corporate complexity becoming a legal liability shield? Could you, literally sitting there, could you imagine experts in the field being questioned, what does your system do? We don't know. Where is your data stored? Another team handles that.
Well, then maybe you should talk to that team.
Could you imagine every question, every scandal, every button, another team? Here's the problem, and this has been like the thesis of Zero Decorum, is that I can absolutely see that happening because corporate America is so fucking mediocre, so fucking past the buck, so fucking stupid and annoying and bullshit. I'm stuck in the middle of it right now. It's so fucking disgusting. Where it's like, nobody knows anything. Nobody has answers to anything. When you push to finally find an answer, people get mad at you. And it's like, now we want to let this bleed into the legal system and be a legal defense for us and just bleed people out over years because nobody understands the system because it's so big and complex. And the problem is, I don't even think it's a legitimate. Well, first of all, I don't think it's legitimate, right? But I don't think Meta was doing this on purpose. I think literally that's how things operate inside Meta. It's so useless and so worthless inside Meta that I could almost guarantee you that instead of this being some scumbag lawyer tactic, that this is just how Meta operates, because this is how corporate America operates. God,
and thinking about it, what value does Meta provide to the world? What value? What positives are there for Meta's existence? What use do they serve? My point exactly.
I'm actually struggling to find what positive Meta actually serves. Like Meta and Google and all these huge, mega huge tech bro companies, what benefit to humanity do they have? Meta is like one of those companies where I'm just like, I'm super struggling right now. Like, I'm super struggling to come up with a positive spin here. I'm not even joking at this point. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck do they do that's worth anything to humanity? Google too. What does Google do that's worth a fuck all to humanity?
Search engine. I mean, at least they have the search engine and email. And,
dude. Have you used Google lately?
I mean, I mean, my main email is a Gmail account, but
No. I mean the search engine. I don't give a fuck about Gmail. Like, have you used the search engine lately, and have you realized just how absolutely bogus the actual search results are? Because I don't think I don't think you've noticed how bullshit the actual search results are and how much it is just like sponsored information at this point.
Yeah.
There's nothing useful about a Google search other than let me find out who paid the highest bid to give me the information that they want me to see.
Or let me see the information that they're trying to push through their fucking AI.
Oh my God, the AI, just go away. I will ask you, Gemini, when I want to ask you a question. Thank you. Don't get me started on the forced AI thing because Amazon needs to fucking die. I cannot stand shopping with Alexa.
It's disgusting.
Listen, I am like one of the first people to defend AI in terms of using it for constructive engineering purposes, not relying on it, not saying it makes the most brilliant sense, but like, fuck it. I need to connect pieces A and B. I need to do it quickly and I need it to function. Great. I just need it done. Thank you. Take that burden off of my brain. Stop forcing me to use AI on everything. For fuck's sake. Do you know like 90% of the fun in doing a search is finding the weird, obscure things that are tangentially related to what you searched for? That's like the fun part of the internet. And it's dying from this AI fucking this hyper optimized, super marketing optimized bullshit, and it sucks, dude. Like, I loved the days of like Hotwire or Ask Jeeves,
Alta Vista,
or Alta Vista was the king of fucking search engines back in the day, where you could search for something and then find something tangentially related to what you were searching for because it was just in the index. And you were like, that's interesting. How do you think fucking Joe Cartoon got fucking found? Do you think Joe Cartoon got found because fuck it, they hyper optimized for SEO and had a huge marketing budget? Fuck no. They had great word of mouth. And when people were searching for other online Flash cartoons, they fucking found Frog in a Blender. Like what the fuck, man? Like, you can't find shit like that anymore because nobody has the fucking money to bid on these fucking keywords and pay for it so you can get first page fucking listing. And it sucks. And then shopping. This is the biggest fucking sin of all. This is the biggest sin of all, Dan. And I know maybe you don't get this, but I totally fucking get this. When I go shopping, I don't just want to find the thing I'm looking for. Okay, maybe sometimes I just want to find the thing I'm looking for and get the fuck out. Fine. But like occasionally when I go shopping, I want to find like the weird thing, the strange thing, the new thing on the market that isn't quite exactly what I was looking for, but maybe does it in a different way. And that's kind of exciting to me. I want to find that shit, dude. That's why like I'll go to AliExpress or I'll go to Temu because I'll find the weird shit that's coming out of China. I'm just like, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Yes, please. Please deliver that to my doorstep. But this Alexa for shopping shit on Amazon kills any fucking enjoyment I ever had going to Amazon. It's fucking atrocious. First off, it's a forced fucking pop-up. I hate it so much. I fucking hate I hate forced pop-ups. When I do a search on Amazon, I should not be forced to have Alexa for shopping pop the fuck up. It should go away. It should die in a fire. I don't want it. I don't want to talk to an AI. I don't want to browse via AI. I just want to search shit. I want to look at shit. I want to have fun. I want to try to self-imagine and figure out, could this possibly work in my life? This is interesting, but what about the other thing? I want to have that experience once in a while. It's fun. That's genuinely fun. But this AI shit is literally just another avenue for shoving advertised featured products, sponsored products in your face. Because that's all it delivers. It doesn't deliver anything else. I've done the comparisons. Every single thing it's recommended to me, the Alexa for shopping is recommended to me, is a sponsored product. Great. I already see those as the first things in the search results anyway. What the fuck are you doing to me, Amazon? I'm sorry. It's really fucking annoying.
Oh, no, I get it.
That's super fucking, I hate that so much. It's just like, and like the Google AI thing too, like, stop. If I'm searching for like a piece of factual information and I want to ask an AI about it, I'll ask a fucking AI about it. I'll go to ChatGPT, I'll go to Gemini, I'll go to Claude, I'll go to Grok, and I'll ask, hey, what the fuck happened in 1963? And it'll tell me what the fuck happened in 1963. I don't need Google to show me this AI fucking result. When my intention to find out significant events of 1963 was to go to a Wikipedia article, okay, that's what I wanted, or to go to Reddit so I can take part in a conversation. I don't give a fuck about the AI. The AI is slow. The AI is stupid. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't want to hear from it. I don't want to talk to it. I don't want to chat with it. When I'm on a search engine, I either want to find the specific thing I'm looking for, or I want to find the weird thing tangentially related to it because it's weird and tangential. I can speak. I can say words properly. Please stop. Like, I'm like one of the first people to defend AI specific use cases, right? Like, I'm one of the first people to defend those specific things. But for the love of fuck, can you stop with this other shit? Oh, you want to stop with this other shit? Here's this one. Did you hear about this fucking shit? Mirage?
No.
Formerly Captions has launched what it is billing as an all AI news network.
Oh.
Yeah. They have 4 different AI anchors, all generated with Mirage's video technology, and the underlying stories are literally just AI reading Reuters reports.
Didn't Anna Nova try that years ago?
And it sucked?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, can you imagine we're rapidly approaching a day where somebody just literally reading news into a camera as a legitimate human being and not a cold corporate piece of shit AI robot will be marketable? Could you imagine, like, welcome to human news? It's just like tonight's headline will be read by me, and just a piece of paper and just reading off Reuters headlines as a real human being. Felicia, are you a journalist? No. Did you research any of the story? No. Did you write it? No. Do you actually exist? Yes. Great. Let's hear what you have to say.
You an actual human? Thank God.
God. At what point do we start doing like Anchor or AI? Like, let's make that the game. Anchor or AI?
All you got to do is try to get the AI to pronounce WWE. You ever see those videos?
No, it's not pronouncing WWE. It's pronouncing what WWE. Yeah, and then it starts to go what, and then then it tries to make the slurping sound because it's trying to do like it's trying to imitate taking the drink of water and resetting, and it just gets angrier and angrier.
What?
What I found really funny about that channel was that they kept plowing through with that for such a long time. Not a long time, but for a while. And then after they realized that they were actually being made fun of because that's how they were getting all their views, they shut the channel down. Instead of fixing the problem, or even playing into it and making it even worse and fail in other new spectacular ways, they just shut the channel down because they were just so fucking embarrassed by it.
See, that's one application of AI I can appreciate. Shit posting.
Oh my god, could you imagine having this like that's what would be really cool. Like just having an AI channel that completely just self-destructs just reading plain news stories and then just playing it up and just having it self-destruct like not randomly but in predictable ways. Yeah. That would be fucking funny.
Or there's a channel on YouTube called Very Tall Bart that for a while they don't use any AI anything anymore, but for a while they did AI conversations of Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson, and Ben Shapiro, and it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, there were similar AI people doing things like Biden, Trump, and Obama and stuff like that. Yeah. All right, one more story, but then we're gonna call it a day. But a Canadian bred juvenile falcon has sold at Saudi Arabia's International Falcon Breeders Auction.
Didn't know that even was a thing.
It's Saudi Arabia. They own EA now, by the way.
Ugh.
EA Sports. It's oppressive. EA Sports. Mutilate women's clitorises. EA Sports. Women can't drive. EA Sports. Other racist stereotype here. Sorry. So Saudi Arabia's Falcon Breeders Auction. Do you want to take a guess at how much this person paid? For
10 million.
You're way off. That's
too much.
What's way too much?
Oh, okay.
Calm the fuck down.
Look. We're talking about Saudi Arabia here, so you know.
I'll give you a hint. Bidding began at $53,000.
200,000.
Close. $346,000
For a bird.
For a bird that will take part in what is considered to be possibly one of the most enormous businesses in the Gulf. Can you guess what that business is? This is the better part. By the way, this business has an annual seasonal prize pool totaling around $12.5 million.
What, just like the Falcon version of like the Westminster Kennel Club, like dog shows and stuff?
No, it's not quite that. But I mean, they are showing off the Falcon during it, but that's not really the primary goal.
Ugh.
It's an enormous business, by the way, in the Gulf.
They're not making them fight, are they?
No, not fighting.
Racing?
Say that again?
Racing?
Yes. Horse
Falcon
racing,
race.
but with wings.
Huh. I mean, I guess that's not terrible, but
yeah, I mean, well, the reason these Saudi princes buy from this auction is that any falcon bought from this auction automatically qualifies for the races, so that's why they buy it from the auction, and I guess for that much money as well. But like, dude, Saudi Arabia's got way too much money. We need to invade them and take all their money.
Christ, that bird's worth more than my house.
if there is a country that I would support just randomly invading, like unlike Iran or Iraq or anything like that, if there is a country I would legitimately support just randomly invading for fucking shits and giggles because our dear leader's insane, it's Saudi Arabia. Problem with that is it probably caused World War III.
Yeah.
But if there was a country I would honestly politically support, like just taking down, it's Saudi Arabia, hands down. Just hands down, just utterly destroying it. And anyone who harbors a Saudi prince, any country that harbors a Saudi prince, automatically fucking blacklisted. You are target for nuclear weaponry. That's how much I despise Saudi princes in Saudi Arabia. Can't fucking stand them. I would even turn a blind eye to chemical weapons being used. Fuck that. Nah. Now the problem is, of course, we'd start World War III with China and Russia, so that'd be a bad idea, I guess. But EA Sports, we're about as good as WWE. Are they owned by Saudi Arabia now, or
no? I mean, I'm sure it's probably close at some point, but no, there's some conglomerate with UFC now.
Oh yeah. The UFC conglomerate. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. TKO, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's right. TKO. Okay. Yeah, because I thought for a while Vince was in talks with Saudi Arabia to do something.
It might have been.
It might have been. Oh well.
I mean, they still do events there.
Fucking Saudi Arabia. Can't stand that fucking. If there's one place I hate more than America, it's Saudi Arabia. Just a level of abuse that happens there is unfucking real. Oh God.
Gotta love that migrant slave labor.
Same reason I dislike America. And the worst part about the migrant slave labor in fucking America is that we actively hate the migrant slaves. We actively oppress them. Where at least in Saudi Arabia, they're like, oh no, you can come here. We'll abuse the shit out of you, but we won't try to kick you out. In America, we're like, oh, not only are we going to abuse the shit out of you, we're actively going to try and screw you over too. Cool. Thanks. It's great. God, I hate this world. I really do. I wish we were just full nasty cyberpunk. Let's just do it. Let's just go full on nasty cyberpunk. Fuck it. Ugh. I didn't want to end on such a downer note, but fuck. Here we are. I had to talk about Saudi Arabia and get my politics out there. Great.
At least there's an armored MMA league.
And with that, I think that's all the time I got for Zero Decorum because I'm a little tired and I've been going on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I need to learn to stop talking. I think that's my biggest problem.
You stop talking, that's impossible.
No, I can't talk. I can't stop talking. I'll see you next time on Zero Decorum, folks. Peace.